Hey, it's Magnus here, just arrived at the workshop right now, and this was waiting outside. Just had the forklift take it in. This is finally, after sort of delaying it and putting it off and finally going like, we need this, shelving. Because I mean, all the titanium is on the floor, we got other stuff lying around. Yeah, so pretty damn excited to get this up and start getting the place tidy now that we're sort of almost moved in now. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm a very happy person. The shelf is up. Now I don't know if you can tell from just the video, but this is solid, and I mean solid, solid, solid. I've put shelving in the past, just sort of cheap Chinese stuff, and a couple of $100, and just horrible. You put any amount of weight on it, like a bunch of books, and it just bows in the middle. But this is like, it's not going anywhere. Unbelievable. I think I need to buy more of it. It was second hand, by the way. Yeah, I never specifically set out to buy second hand stuff. I just sort of looked, saw this, and it's a company that's all they deal in is like shelving, and they sell new shelving and old shelving, and this is second hand. A little bit rusty, like it's not all like amazingness. I mean, if you look in here, the funny thing is that in the advert it was red, and I assumed that was the exact one I was getting. Turns out it's grey, so it blends in really, really well. So got another one to put up now. Not sure if we'll put it up, but we'll see how it goes. So 30 minutes later, and we have the second shelf unit up. Now truthfully, it was kind of obvious where that one was going to go, the double one, but this single one, half the time of the last half hour was us trying to decide where to put it. We've put it there temporarily. It's a little bit tricky because we've got the two machines coming over from the old unit, the centrifugal tumbler and the vibratory bowl tumbler. They're going to go somewhere here along this wall. That big sink, giant sink, is also going to go somewhere there. So we think those three are going to be going there. So that is why that shelf is there temporarily. So what I am doing there is a bit of contouring, I think they call it. Got a solid block of titanium in the vise, something like this one here. And what I'm doing is going basically kind of in a curve like that. I'm sort of exaggerating it a bit here, but kind of like that, and going like that all the way along it, so that it's kind of like a curved surface. See how that goes. I've not really done it before. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it the other way and have sort of like a rounded surface on the top. Oh, I don't know if you remember in yesterday's video, finally got this blue pipe installed. If you remember, I went on a bit of a rant about how there was these horrible pipes here for putting the coolant on. Got the new pipes, they're pretty good. Right, so on the second stage of the contouring of this bit of titanium, I did that bit, and now I've started that bit. So I contoured sort of along the x-axis, and now I'm doing the y-axis. I forgot to show you in between, but hopefully you'll see the final thing, and I'll see if I can do you a bit of a time lapse just now as well. here we have it. There we go. Only joking, that's the underside. This is it here. Actually, I'll give you a bit of a zoom in. You know what, the light's not very good. There we go. There we go, look at that. So it's curved both ways. There's a subtle curve on the X, a subtle curve on the Y, and that, you know, you get a nice pattern from it. So that's actually, yeah, it's not quite what I thought it would turn out like. I was thinking it to be a lot smoother. I didn't think you get a big sort of a kind of hourglass shape would be like there, but it's pretty good. It's got a nice texture to it. You know, like I could see that as a valid spinner. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone in the comments is gonna say, hey, why don't you turn that into a spinner? And you know what? I just might do that. I don't know if it'll work on this one. Well, I don't see why not. I could flip it over, do the other side. So do that on the other side, and it would be like this stuff, because it feels really, really amazing. Really does. That's the first time I've done anything like that, really. So, kind of cool. Get slowly but surely getting the hang of this machine and what it can do. Still not done any sort of real CAD/CAM programming. This is just kind of hacking the software on here, like kind of pushing it at its limits to do this kind of thing. But, you know, gotta take it one step at a time. And with that, I will leave you with a quote by one of my favourite people to quote, Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he said, "We are always getting ready to live, but never living."